The Yangarra Estate is roughly 100 hectares. Of that, 30% is devoted to corridors of vegetation or trees to promote biodiversity.
I realised that we couldn't make great wine with the use of synthetic fertilisers or the use of herbicide.
I can't see why there'd be any other farming technique. It's sustainable, it's clean, it's a lot of preventative work and rather than being reactive. So you're out in the vineyard a lot more and in tune with the vines and the property are much more than you would be in a conventional type scenario.
You need all the beneficial insects, and it means that you also have small numbers of pests, but they're not actually pests when they're in small numbers.
You can see an incredible amount of life in the vines and all over the property. If you just look at the refraction of light through the canopy, you can see plant matter floating around the atmosphere and insects buzzing and birds chirping, and just this incredible energy that's happening around the vineyard.
Even in the undervine, what we would call a weed often has a purpose. It might have a deeper root than a grass, and it brings mineral from a lower level in the soil profile and brings it up, and then when it's either eaten off or mechanically mown, those minerals now become at the top of the soil so that the grass life can proliferate. So all of a sudden you've just got this cycle that's very much based on how nature works. It's a bit like healthy living. What you do every day continually builds up to make sure that you're a healthier person. And it's the same principles that go into biological, biodynamic, organic farming. It's the biodiversity that you can create within your vineyard that makes nature work together to have a healthy soil, have a healthy vine that ultimately ends up with a brightness and a intensity of the place in the wines.